The legend returns, but not as you remember it. This is the all-new 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, a car that doesn't just ride on nostalgia, it redefines it. For decades, the Beetle has stood as a cultural icon, from the post-war simplicity of the original to the curvier, playful new Beetle of the early 2000s, but now, in 2026, VW has rewritten the story of the Beetle. This isn't just a car that makes you smile. It's one that makes a statement, turns heads, and brings the past into the future with a bold new purpose. The 2026 Beetle has undergone a complete reinvention. It's more than skin deep. Gone are the bubbly, rounded lines that defined its past iterations. In their place is a sleek, modern interpretation that still honors the silhouette of the original, but adds sharper edges, LED signature lighting, and a lower, more planted stance. It's instantly recognizable, yet refreshingly new. From the aggressive front fascia to the widened rear track, this Beetle no longer looks like a toyette. Looks like it means business. The new LED headlights are sculpted into the body with precision, forming a seamless visual flow from the grille to the side panels. Daytime running lights form a full circle, a clever nod to the round-eyed charm of its predecessors. The VW logo glows subtly at night, giving the Beetle a premium, futuristic vibe. Around back, a full-width light bar stretches across the tailgate, framed by modern C-shaped taillights that pulse with animation when you unlock the car. Under the hood, or in this case, under the floor, the 2026 Beetle is now fully electric. That's right, VW has transitioned the Beetle into the EV era. It rides on a modified version of the MEB platform. It's the same architecture that underpins the ID.4 and ID.3. This means not only better weight distribution and handling, but also the benefits of VW's electric powertrain technology. The standard version is equipped with a 62 kilowatt-hours battery pack delivering a range of around 280 miles on a full charge. Opt for the extended range model, and you're looking at over 330 miles of range. Easily enough for daily driving and weekend getaways. Performance is surprisingly punchy. The base rear-wheel drive model produces 201 horsepower, while the dual-motor all-wheel drive version cranks that up to 295 horsepower. Instant torque is always on tap, and the Beetle can launch from 0 to 60 in just 5.9 seconds in the AWD configuration, quick enough to surprise most drivers at a stoplight. And while it's not a sports car, the low center of gravity and improved suspension tuning give it agile cornering abilities that make it fun to drive, especially in city traffic or twisty back roads. But the real evolution happens inside the cabin. Volkswagen has ditched the retro styling of the previous models in favor of a minimalistic, tech-forward interior. The dashboard is clean and floating, with a 12.9-inch central touchscreen dominating the center stack. It runs VW's latest infotainment interface, with support for wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. A digital cockpit sits behind the steering wheel, displaying everything from navigation to efficiency. Data in crisp resolution. Sustainable materials are everywhere. Recycled plastics, eco-leather alternatives, and soft-touch fabrics give the interior a modern yet warm feel. Ambient lighting wraps around the dash and doors, with 30 different color choices to suit your mood. The panoramic glass roof stretches from front to back, flooding the interior with light and giving passengers a more open experience. And speaking of passengers, this new Beetle is no longer a cramped two-door. It's a four-door coupe with a lift-back trunk, which makes it far more practical than its predecessors. Rear seat legroom is much improved, and the rear hatch opens to reveal a surprisingly spacious cargo area. Technology and safety features are also top tier. Standard across the range are adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. Higher trims add augmented reality heads-up display, self-parking features, even Level 2 semi-autonomous driving capabilities for highway cruising. This is a Beetle built not just for style, but for modern lifestyles and safety standards. And if you're worried that the Beetle has lost its soul, fear not. VW has infused the new model with quirky Easter eggs and character. Hidden in the dashboard is a digital flower vase that changes with seasons and syncs with your climate. Settings. The startup chime plays a subtle remix of the original Beetle's engine rumble. And the infotainment even includes a Beetle heritage mode, which adds retro UI elements and sounds just for fun. It's a clever blend of nostalgia and tech, perfectly capturing what the Beetle has always represented: a little joy on wheels. Color options are expressive and bold. Alongside traditional choices like pure white and deep black, you've got colors like electric mint, sunrise, orange, and a special edition sky blue that pays homage to the 1960s era Beetle. And yes, there's even a convertible model coming next year for those who want to embrace the wind in your hair. Driving spirit. The pricing for the 2026 VW Beetle is competitive in the EV market. Starting at around $33,000 for the base model, it undercuts many rivals in the style-forward EV category. The dual-motor AWD trim tops out at just under $45,000 fully loaded, which still makes it a strong value considering its design, tech, and VW's move to reinvent the Beetle as an electric vehicle was a bold one, but it works. The 2026 Beetle isn't trying to replicate the past. Instead, it's building on it, with a futuristic vision that captures the same sense of individuality and optimism that made the original car a global icon. This is not just a cute compact car anymore. It's a smart, sustainable, and stylish choice for a new generation of drivers. So, if you've ever dreamed of owning a Beetle, or if you thought the Beetle's time had passed, it's time to take another look. The 2026 VW Beetle isn't just back. It's better than ever, and it's here to electrify the road ahead.